So I love asking fan questions.
Okay.
So
Oh, boy.
I went on Twitter. I think you guys saw the tweet.
Yeah, I saw a couple, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh
So
man.
I took a bunch of Twitter questions, and we're gonna find out what the internet wants to know.
Let's shoot.
Okay,
Go.
first one. Have you ever been to Minnesota before, and what's one thing you'd like to do while you're here?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been here twice. Went here once with him, once with Jenna for the university.
What's one thing we want to do here? I want to make a naked snow angel.
I was thinking more along the lines of pizza, but yeah, that works too. Pizza Luce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last time we were here, you drove down a one-way
I
street.
did. I went the wrong way on a one-way.
In front of a
That
cop.
happens.
In front of a cop. Yeah,
That was
we
fun.
actually never told anyone about that, but now that it's
Cut.
No.
Someone tweeted out, "Do you like jazz?"
Yes. I saw that one. I was like, great. And I think the radio account liked it too. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, yes.
Yeah.
You can't explain further. It's just yes.
Mm-hmm.
When you threw the dart in the promo video with J-Lo, where did it actually land?
Didn't hit the map. It like landed on the floor. She, on the other hand, whipped it like this far from
Yeah.
Minneapolis.
No
Like,
way.
She almost landed it in the hole that was already there.
Yeah, yeah, because we did it a couple takes with us throwing it, and I think like 2 out of the 3 takes didn't even hit the board, and then she just turned around and whipped it and like right it.
Yeah.
And just like whoa.
I think one time it hit like Iowa, and she threw it, and there was nobody yelled cut or anything, and there's like 50 people in the room, and like nobody really knew what to do. I was just like, Iowa, and everyone was like, ha ha ha. So shouts out Iowa.
And we got to keep the dart. I don't know if we're supposed to, but we did.
Yeah, we definitely
Yeah,
kept it.
the one that
Do
she-
you have it at your
I have
house?
it at
Yeah.
the one that.
We share it. We like to pass it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys got joint custody of
Custody,
it?
yeah.
It'll
Okay.
be my weekend when we get back.
Would you rather throw the dart and have it land on a major city or the middle of nowhere?
I think middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking at all of our episodes, I think what makes the series something that's not just another travel show is that we go to places that people generally don't really look to go to, and spending time there kind of gives us more perspective on why that place is worth something. That to me is what's important about the show, because we always stop by major cities to get to where we're going, and all of it's kind of part of the journey. But I think back to episode 1, like the roots of truth or consequences, right? It's like you would never go there. So going to places where most people would never go is kind of our thing.
Yeah. Plus, we have to fly into a major city anyway, so we kind of hit both marks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think when you end up in the middle of nowhere, and we like go off the beaten path, it's like we always have like a moment where we're like, man, like, dude, like, how, what are we doing here? And it's really cool because people like spend their whole lives in some of these places that
Yeah.
you've never heard of, and it's really nice to be able to kind of like escape the big city. LA is a very loud, busy place, and so when
Sometimes when you don't get out of it, you don't realize.
yeah, no, for real.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, like having no traffic when we go to those places.
Questions not to ask Minnesotans.
That's a good one. Is this
Uh,
temperature normal?
yeah. Why is it so cold? Where's the beach? Is this cool? And then you come out in jorts.
You always have to work in jorts.
I gots to.
Where's the nearest hot tub?
Yeah. Is this frostbite? Black hand.
Have you got Pizza Luce yet?
Not this trip.
Not this trip.
No, we had it last trip.
Yeah, the last time we came out here, and I was very impressed. Delicious.
I was hyping it up for him.
Yeah, because you had it before. Yeah. Well, when we came out here last time, it was the Bayfield episode.
Yeah.
So we flew into Minnesota. We stayed the night there. Julian drove down a wrong way on a one-way street. Almost got us arrested. Then the next day we drove to Bayfield. So that morning we stopped and got pizza, and I like had half of my pizza left, but I was like, I'm gonna eat this later. And then we ended up staying in a sailboat without any sort of like kitchen appliances at all. And I had this pizza that was like just sitting in the box all day in the car. But of course when we got to the boat and it was like 1 in the morning, I'm like like warming it up with my hands, and then I scarfed that whole thing, and I survived. It was delicious. So Pizza Luce pizza lasts, if you're wondering.
Ask Colin if he remembered the camera.
Actually, I packed both cameras this time. I wasn't
Yeah,
even
wait,
going
where
to
is
risk
it?
it. It's in my room.
Okay, good.
What would be the worst superpower to have?
Oh, I saw this question, but I didn't think about it. Like to be able to sneeze so hard.
My worst superpower would be having a super sense of smell, but it's only for bathrooms. So you could find bathrooms really well, but you would just
super smell. Just super smell in general would be terrible.
Super smell, specific.
You'd just be always just like, oh god.
You'd be the most annoyed person.
Yeah, like what's wrong? Like, dude. Yeah, super smell would be pretty bad. Also, maybe even like super hearing. Let's say super smell. That's a good one.
What are your favorite snacks to bring on an airplane?
Whiskey.
That's not my answer. Chips? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything?
Anything that doesn't disturb everybody else around us. You know what I mean? Like, I always feel like I'm like, I feel like I eat really loudly, and like, plus you have the headphones on, so you're like, just like chomping away at a salad or something.
You bring a salad on a plane? Okay, and then the last Twitter question. What do you hope to see Waffsicle grow into?
Yeah, I guess I don't know. We started this thing as sort of a vessel to, for me at least, to accomplish more doing production work. Things that I couldn't do through my own YouTube channel. Whether it's like producing content for brands or doing things kind of from the outside and getting to be really creative in a different, way. While also being able to like share my experience on the vlogging end of like how we're doing it and like a little bit on camera, a little bit of both. So I guess more of that, I love this trip and I want to keep doing this trip, but I want to also make sure we get to expand our field of what we're shooting and how we can, document ourselves shooting that.
And one day, maybe we can make our own jorts.
Okay.
High hopes, high hopes. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to visit with me today.
Yeah, of course. This is
really appreciate it.
Yeah, we like doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Thanks for having us on.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
I'm so glad you guys could make time for me. Like this
Of
is
course.
Yeah, sure.
so awesome. I've been watching Waffsicle since inception and been watching Jenna and you since forever and a day.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Keep watching. We're only getting started.